Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more King Perrin the Just in our Wheel of Time roleplay in Crusader Kings 2. So, yeah, we're King Perrin the Just. We're awesome. We've got two boys. We've got Matrim Cawthon, also known as Matrim Perrinson, and Rand Perrinson, because, you know, reasons. Now, in the previous video, there was a really good comment that I saw about the fact that I'm kind of used to the game. I played the most CK2 back when the start date was 1066. That's the start date that I remember the most. And I remember if you ever played in Scotland, you wanted to become a different culture because you could become English, the English melting pot, etc., etc. And I totally didn't realize that that can't happen for like 250 years. So we should definitely convert back to Pictish, and because all the culture here is Pictish. I mean, it's all. Let's take a look. Look, we've got Pictish everywhere. We've got reduced levy in all of our provinces because we're the wrong culture. Like, there's no reason for us to be Pictish and for everyone else, or for us to be Anglo-Saxon and for everyone else to be Pictish. So we'll just lose 500 prestige, become Pictish. We look even more frumpy now, I think, than we used to. But our levy got bigger. At least it should. Should update probably what, tomorrow? Yep, there it goes. Look at that. That's a pretty significant difference. I mean, that's massive. Owner martial skill's pretty low. We need to get to about 10 if at all possible. Now that we've got two boys, I wouldn't mind changing our family focus, but we can't change that for a couple more years yet, until July 3rd of 804. To the filthy brute Perrin, may wisdom ever elude you. This is a formal declaration of war. May our armies shall meet on the battlefield. So, what do you got for me here, sir? What's this all about? It's the Gallowayan Andorran de jure war over Damnunia. Okay, so that means that you, who live here and own this, are trying to get control of Damnunia. Okay, contested title is the Chiefdom of Damnunia. What right do you have to that? Do you have a claim on it? He has no claim on it. Who's the claimant? You... Alright. Is that part of your duchy? That's part of the Duchy of Galloway. You're not the Duke of Galloway, are you? You are. Somehow he's the Duke of Galloway, despite only owning... I guess he does own two of the provinces. So he's the Duke of Galloway, and that gives him a ducal claim on it. And that's what he's going to fight us about. So this is actually quite ideal. Now we're the defender in a war. We do have allies that we can call in to join us as well. I definitely think that we do. Anybody that's willing to join. See how they respond before we actually raise our own levy. And because now we have the defender's bonus, our vassals that didn't like us now like us quite a bit, which should make it quite a bit easier to protect. Personal diplomacy plus 48. We are so damn diplomatic. You're a little bit upset about being in prison. Could you provide me with more troops, perhaps, if I let you go? I might just do that, honestly. Other than that, we've got a guy here who desires the High Chiefdom of Karhine. He lives up here. Duchy of Karhine is up there. I am the Duke of Karhine right now. I'd rather not give it away. I think what we'll do instead is just award you an honorary title. Would you like to be the, How about you take the Cupbearer title? How's that sound, sir? Give me more troops. Wait just a couple days, let that update. 1019. Okay, we got one person who's joined our war. Very nice. One more, maybe? Of course, you will honor your obligations. We need to wait just a little bit longer. Let that update. I could have sworn it would have gone higher. Was he already providing us with maximum levy, perhaps? Alright, well, this is rather unfortunate then, because we don't really have that many more troops than he does. We do have quite a few allies. They'll arrive on the 22nd. We, part of the army can get away. The 55 cannot. Let's stand those down. Alright, we'll form up. Do we have any boats? Any boats, anywhere. We have 24 boats. They're over here. Let's take these 9. I actually do want these 32 men. 38 men. I can count. I can read good. We are at war with Alemannia. Somehow that guy got pulled into the war with Wessex. I really hope that he isn't going to come stomp on us with like a 5-stack or something, but We're going to want to go into the mountains and just hang out there, and if he wants to come attack us, I will make sure we have a good leader, but we're going to hope that being in the mountains is all that we really need to do. Drop these guys off. There's like a lot of men there, 2,100. We have won the siege of Tamworth and taken control. I don't remember doing that, but okay. Count of Domania will not join us. He's in another ward. He likes our enemies too much. Now there's 2,700 troops. It's rather terrifying, in fact. Alright, as soon as this boat gets there, we can stand it down. We have no ability to make retinue. Now, Pictish as well. Somebody had mentioned that the Pictish Raiders was actually like the cheapest retinue cap usage there is. Actually, no, that's not true. The skirmish retinue is still the smallest. But it's only 250 troops, where this is 550. 550 for 430, and then this is 500 for 387. So twice as many troops as the skirmish retinue. If we multiplied out to get 500 troops, you'd have to use 700 retinue cap. And here you're only using 387. Monthly projected cost 125. So they're a little bit more expensive. But it's just light infantry. Interesting. I wonder if they have any modifiers to... They must, because they're cultural. Modifiers to their combat stats. That's very interesting. I'm looking forward to making some of those. I think we also want to probably... well, this could potentially give us a nice boon. 42.74% chance of just getting some raiders. They'd be really useful right now. I can't fight that army. As is. We could hire mercenaries. You can get 1,500 troops, but they're 150 gold. We can't really afford them for any period of time. What happened to the good old days when you could actually get mercenaries for like 75 ducats? One of our own personal holdings. I hope we're not defending. We are currently leading troops in Fotla. Good, so we are not there. Where's our wife? She is at court in the clan of Sirsin Camelin. Okay, so she's at a court. She's back in their capital. It's just a tribe. They're going to siege those pretty damn quickly. Now that is the war goal, so if he takes that and occupies the entire province, we're going to end up having a ticking war score against us. We can embrace Scottish culture. How would we want to do that? Many of our subjects are adopting new ways and traditions brought in by foreigners, integrating them with local customs. Perhaps we should do the same. I don't want to become Scottish. I'd rather stay Pictish. We just lost 500 prestige to make that change. We could, if absolutely necessary, borrow some money from the Jews and use that money for mercenaries. It's almost tempting. For now, I think we just hold out and wait. See if we get lucky with the raiders. Is there anything else we can do that gives us troops? Build zeal could raise zealots. Let's try that for now. We could build legend. We could get warriors. We could spend prestige if we got up to 500, get 2,500 troops. We could also try to improve relations with the only guy that doesn't actually like us, which was this guy. I think the only reason he doesn't like us is because we've got him in prison. Hey, you've got some money now. I will ransom you. And actually, by having him out of prison, he should gain 30 opinion of us. Should go up to 72. 72. Respond to the thing. That should update, shouldn't it? Oh, you know what? We went to state diplomacy instead of personal diplomacy because he left our court. Interesting. We actually lost our plus 50 or whatever it was for personal diplomacy. We are so diplomatic. Alright, well, what are we going to do about this? Because, it's a little bit problematic, I'll admit. This is the Raiders of... No, this is the Sultan of Gwynedd. Alright, so that is our ally. We've got 2,800, about equal troops here. Don't just go heads up and engage him. That'd be rather foolish. Come join me. Hang out in the Spanish Highlands. And then the other ally that we've got is, we've got Murcia. That's this guy down here. But he's a bit preoccupied with his war. Or he's at 65% though, so if he wins his war and then he comes up north, we should be alright. He's going to engage on the 29th. So that means we need to go reinforce, and at least we will have... Ah, shoot, it's plains. We'll be there on the 6th. It means they're going to beat on them for a whole week. It's going to be a close fight. I have a feeling we're going to lose, but we've got to try. I mean... got to just hope that we get lucky with the rolls. And we're the defender. Looks like we're doing alright. Sweet! Hell yeah, 48 war score. Badass. Heron, you're the bomb, man. He wasn't leading troops there. He's just the bomb. He's just an awesome dude. And we have captured some guy, heir to the bishopric of someplace. He is totally worth 10 whole ducats. Is he providing us with any war score? We do. He's worth 5 war score. We'll keep him for now. Always ransom him after the war. Although he might not ransom. It's possible he would just not accept the ransom. Retreat into Galloway. All we gotta do is take the war goal back then, and I guess he got a little bit tired of me burning down his temples and stuff. You know? I guess I can understand why that would be a little bit frustrating. A priest has arrived and asked for an audience after being shown in. He explains that his small church can no longer protect the holy relic it holds due to robbers plaguing the countryside. He therefore asks your family to keep it. We get owns a holy relic until the end of the game. Well, this character, till he dies. So we gain some piety and we get monthly piety. Cool. Thanks for the holy relic, man. Alright, we definitely want to assault this back since it's so low on garrison. Same thing with the subholding. Puts us at 75 war score. He might be willing to just surrender now. Gonna have to pay us some money. We don't want to siege down his direct holdings because that will cause him to have to pay us less. Instead, I think we just go and we siege down something nearby. Ticking war score is going to start now that we have control of the war goal. Yep, already at 1.25. We get 1.25% every month. Ticking war score is much, much faster in Crusader Kings 2 compared to EU4. Normally, I think in EU4 it's like 0.4 per month. In this, it's 1.25, so it's 3 times as fast. I think what we're going to do is we're going to siege the top holding, and we're going to go kill the armies. And then we'll come back and finish off the bishopric. Okay, you are imprisoned by King Elthred of Galloway. You're liege. Because we don't want him to get control of it again. Every month we want that ticking war score working for us. Not to mention 3 war score for a little easy battle is quite nice. That 8 war score. You, sir, are going to fund the upgrading of our holdings. And what we're going to do immediately after having looted this thing, or sieged it, is we're going to turn them into raiders and we're going to loot it. I mean, if we're going to burn down the garrison, we might as well burn down the temple. How's the Catholic Moral Authority doing? 69.9, hell yeah. Sweet, man. We like it. Just kind of hanging out at speed 3, because I don't really want to play much faster than that. I'm just enjoying Crusader Kings 2 here. What can I say? Do you have any money? Why do you have no money? Why are you in my prison? Oh, it's my mom's, or my father's previous wife. Why are you in prison? You should become a nun, stay in your court. Yes, you may sleep with no one. Okay, we're at 100%. We will enforce demands, giving us 164 ducats. Pretty sweet. We're going to go back to our own territory. And while we have these troops, toggle looter and then head right back and just burn this thing down. Now we could go down there and try to help out with this war. But we're already at 90%. I'm pretty sure he's going to win. Was that a ticking war score? MP controls war at one place. We can righteously imprison Hildegard, our wife. I think we're fine with her doing whatever she's doing. Won't be long now to burn this thing down. Look at all this money. It's glorious. Alright, so we got level 4 here. Level 4 there. Level 4 there. Do we want to do any prestige spending before we actually do it? Keep upgrading the market city. And then I definitely think we want to have at least 500 gold before we take the decision to form the Republic. I don't even know why I want to form a Republic. I just kind of want to do it. Republics are pretty fun. They're overpowered. They've always had really weird casus belli, though, the way they expand. But it's okay, because we're just not going to worry about expansion too much. And next up, 6 short ticks, 2 months, we'll burn down the bishopric. 10.6% versus 19. Much faster when the garrison's already dead. The tribe of Carrick has been looted. I don't think there's anything else I want to upgrade. Maybe we want to build this? No. I think not. Alright, we found a chest. I suppose I could upgrade this now and we'd still be able to... Yeah, we should do it now. We should start right away. The problem is, and this is the one thing that I really dislike about non-Norse republics, is that we lose the ability to raid. And it's such a good source of income. But we've got 500 ducats. So, you know what? I think that that's enough. We should just do it. Let's do it. Let's click the button. We're going to found a merchant republic. Let's do it. Okay, we got some new houses, and we have space for a new council member, apparently, because he became a patrician, which means he somehow got fired. We're going to have you train troops. We're going to have you collect taxes now. We're going to have our spy master become you. You're going to scheme in the capital to protect us. You're going to find somebody who's not paying his taxes, who should be. Let's say that bishop. Improve religious relations in the capital. That's pretty good for now. And now what we definitely want to do right away, before we forget, is we have the capacity for 2 trade posts. So we want to build a trade post in the capital. Apparently we have, technically right now, 0 trade post limit. Now it's at 2. We want to build the one in the capital, and we want to build the one right here. We must be the ones to own these in this C-zone. And then at the same time, we want to start upgrading the Althor holding. We want to upgrade the mansion, I think it is. Or was it the... Which one is it? I think it is the mansion that gives trade post limits. We're going to start by building up the mansion. And now this town... Oh, interesting. Did this not actually get the town market? We ended up with a shipyard, but I thought that... Oh, no, right. By having the thing, that's what allowed us to actually form the city itself. Gotcha. Alright, unfortunately we are at 6 out of 4 holdings, so we're going to have to get rid of these down here. We're going to hold on to these 4. We'll get rid of these 2. Part of Dal Riata. We don't even own that, so we'll just find a random character to give this to. Do we have any unlanded family members? Let's show only men. They're really... every time I play this game, I insist there needs to be an expand all button, but... We've got a 1-year-old, 2-year-old, and a 7-year-old. Not very many eligible people for ruling. Alright, for now, I think we just find an old man. So men who are not in prison, who are any marriage, not a ruler. Religion, culture, yes, an adult, not a great house, sort by stewardship. 74-year-old man, sounds good. You can have Ebithan. And then Damnunia, I think we'll do the same thing. That means we lost our court chaplain. No big deal. All right, we're in a pretty good spot now. Cool. I'm going to take a break here. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.